Right, good afternoon to you guys in the UK, around the world. Your end establishment, West Midlands Police Force. Hey, judge and juries and Coventry Council, magistrates courts, crown courts, family court protection courts. Yeah, that's what I sent to Dr. Psychiatrists, Dr. Holmes, Dr. Pretorius, Ralph Benitez, the Caucasian girl. Yeah, the Social Services Manager Gerard and all his social services servants under him. Yeah, the NHS England. Yeah, and the Private Detective Agency. You think they can stitch social engineer me via to what I'm picking up via the mental, torturous, 24-hour, 365 days a year immature games. Yeah, trying to bait me up for whether trying to trap me in public or in the works area. Yeah, while making a video of me and my family to remember us while we put us down on the secret website. No more secret website, the platform website where they've got going in the Coventry Police. They're networking it to police officers, to council workers, to firemen, and anyone they pass it on to, they're networking it to American police officers, yeah, to Eastern Bloc, Eastern European fucking police officers, council workers, sector workers, want to be mine programmers, Russians, Germans, Romanians, all the armed forces barracks, yeah, Lee Houghton in Cyprus, yeah, to the boys and girls in Leamington and Stratford-upon-Avon, Richard Bartlett, to Jordan who works at SCS, yeah, who's linked to the agency manager who he lived with, yeah, these boys and girls, yeah, they are listed police informers and overt and covert mercenaries who go out trying to entrap people like me, yeah, via police, CID, private detectives, skullduggery, social engineering. Yeah, so whatever they're just trying to social engineer me as a criminal. Yeah, let it be known on the Coventry Boys and Girls from my old association, to Amnesia House members, to the Dublin Association, to the Coventry Police, retired police officer, PC Keith Barnes. Yeah, if I lived in Hillfields, yeah, I never got pulled, yeah, or arrested or stopped or questioned for anything to do with gangs. Yeah, these are Jamaican gangs, yeah, the English gangs, the locals, yeah, who loved the front line. Yeah, I lived there. I was forced to live there, to tell the truth, because I left my mother's house. Yeah, and so the first flat that come up was in Hillfields. There was single people back then. Yeah, if you didn't have no children, yeah, and they just put you in all the council estate areas. Yeah, so I was 18, got a flat, and so the first flat they offered me, I had to get a property search ASAP. Yeah, I lived in Hillfields. Now, yeah, like I said, it's Peter Keith Barnes. He knew everything that went on there. Yeah, because he's a racketeering police officer. Yeah, who's in with the Jamaicans, in with the mothers of the sons and daughters who were on the street, or local people, teenagers who he wanted to infiltrate and manipulate to get information off them to pass on to the private detectives with CID. So, yeah, and so also, I say, as you can say, I mean, I was seeing what was coming to the next stage of a street life. Yeah, so in America in the 80s and early 90s, late 80s, 90s, yeah, they're starting the American movies come out, New Jack City, yeah, NWA, yeah, and I mean, them kind of films linked to Class A drug dealing, yeah, and the life they were living in, all most of the time end up in heartache. So when local people with gangs tried to get me to come and join their gang, I was says, no, I'm not interested in no gangs. I'm an independent man. Like me in kind of way. I just says, no. If anyone ever asks, I said, no, I'm all right. I'm all right doing what I am, working and getting by. Yeah, I didn't have no children. Yeah, no partner. So yeah, I did not need to join a gang or get any, or boost my fucking income up. Yeah, so that's how dirty the CID are, trying to think they can associate me with people back in certain areas, trying to associate me with them. Yeah, that's a cock and bull story they've told. Yeah, to the websites, to Coventry people, to boys and girls, all over Coventry, all over the West Midlands, and in work areas. So that was that. Yeah, at the time, what was going on in Hillfields, I was at college, I was working. Yeah, I've got a working track record. And so, next thing, fast forward to around 2000, after Euro 96, it would have been 2,000 euros or 2004 euros. I had a pair of glasses that I had for 20 odd years. Yeah, I've already had for 12 years, coming up to 2004, because I had a pair in 1992. Yeah, they went missing when I went out drinking with a couple of local people, a couple of Jamaicans, yeah, from Holbrooks, Norman, yeah, to a couple of English people from the Camden, from Radford, Bertie, Square, whatever, Scotty. Anyway, my glasses went missing in between getting a taxi, in between leaving someone's house, getting in a taxi, going to the pub. Yeah, I went back to the house, they weren't there. And so question marks have always been about that day, saying who took my glasses. And so I found the taxi coming up. I've left them before in a taxi, and I've managed to get them back. I found the taxi coming up straight away. No. And so between the house and the taxi, some of my glasses went missing. And so someone in Coventry knows where these glasses are. Yeah, and whoever's got them, yeah, if they're up to no good, it looks like the Coventry police could be trying to stitch me up for their shenanigans. But apart from that, yeah, the Coventry police and the Coventry sector workers have been exposed. Yeah, the COVERT leader is trying to social engineer something. Yeah, after he's watched my family for so long, after he's had mind controllers, mind programmers, and MK Ultra Interpol enthusiasts linked to Ryan Lewis, Tony Chapman, and all the boys and girls, yeah, linked to the sex industry, linked to psychiatry, linked to psychology, linked to social services, healthcare, NHS, who want to learn about what their sectors did. Yeah, the corrupted, experimenting sector workers that did it all before. Secret club, no more secret club. Yeah, they wanted to see what the effects would happen. So they've done all kinds of various programs trying to entrap me and trying to play games with my monocles for 16 years. That's what I mean. And I just kept them at arm's bay. But then to get at me, they targeted my brother and my mother and done all kinds of subjecting, example making, and all kinds of mind controlling, neurological, neuroscience, biometrics, yeah, and all kinds of social services, NHS, healthcare, public health, police officers, dirty, surveillance, monitoring, skullduggery, proper abuse of authority. Yeah, and the leader thinks he can keep a record of it all. Wow, worldwide, yeah, it's going to be serious crimes against humanity, chargeable in the Church Committee, chargeable in the military tribunals, yeah, and chargeable in the proper abuse of surveillance power by UK government police officers, Coventry CID, Coventry DCIs, and whoever the cannon fodder, OVERT and COVERT operators they use every day. Yeah, so that's what I've got on here. Yeah, and that's why I can drop links in, yeah, about being locked up. Yeah, because it's the Coventry police who can get locked up. The Coventry COVERT operators can get locked up. The juniors can get locked up who worked at SCS. Yeah, Ryan Lewis can get locked up indefinitely forever. Yeah, because he's a mind controller. Yeah, and thinks he can show off on his website on how much money he's made off my data. Yeah, via football gambling. Yeah, all the poker players. Yeah, who've been watching me playing poker will go to prison. Yeah, and will never be able to go to poker to a casino ever again. Or go into a betting shop. Or online gambling. Obviously, we've got ways of doing it all via fraudulent identities. Yeah, that's how dirty, disgusting these broken mercenaries are, covert mercenaries, and everyone they have aided and abetted, yeah, all over the West Midlands, all over the UK, to try and use the data they are sharing every day with various sub-projects, yeah, from gambling to playing poker, the criminal side of it all, yeah, to the hidden case study research criminal side of it all, yeah, because it's all non-consented, it's all illegal, it's all criminal practicing, and the private detectives think they are the bee's knees, think they're in charge of the law, so think they can bend the law, yeah, and think they can illegally in criminal practice around me, my mother, my brother, every day, and think they can social engineer, they stitch up and frame up, whether it could be a Coventry police, Coventry social services, healthcare, public health, the NHS, and the mental health administrators linked to the Swansea Accident Association. Well, they're trying to say it's terminal, it's hereditary, whatever they're saying about me, my mum, my brother, about our diets, about our bodies, about our lifestyle, about our everyday sociology, human behavioural science living, yeah, which they're trying to modify. They're trying to bombard us with mental immature mind games via covert operations abuse. Yeah, it's terminal. Yeah, it's institutionalised corruption, racketeering that goes on in Coventry City Council. Yeah, and it's contagious. Yeah, because we're training with juniors, we're training with student kids, but college kids via a worldwide network, and training with local schoolboys and girls. Yeah, via the corrupted, illegal, corrupted, criminal practicing police officers and covert mercenaries who shared the website to local people to criminals, yeah, all over the UK, all over the West Midlands, well, and all over the world, yeah, via Ashley Mapp, Michael O'Hara, Tony Chapman, Ryan Lewis, the police officers, the CID, Coventry Firemen, the Hooligans Network, the Dublin Association Network, NHS England, and Coventry University Hospital, and all the social workers, yeah, that I have exposed, the healthcare workers, yeah, and the council workers, council binmen, yeah, and they've got a big massive network who networked it all over Coventry streets, all over Coventry warehouses, all over Coventry workplaces. Yeah, so that's why a private detective leader is going to get locked up. Yeah, and everyone under him is taking his orders. He's going to get locked up with him. So, Stalking continues, everybody. Check the links out. Yeah, there's plenty of good information there in the description box. Just click on the arrow and then open up. Yeah, there's loads of information there. So everybody digest it all, so I can analyse it all, and Coventry people, Coventry Council Establishment, judge and juries, in family court protection, in the Coventry Police Force, Coventry Magistrates Court, Crown Court, and all the local people, all the communities, and the NHS Coventry University Hospital, the Swansea Centre Doctors Association, psychiatrists, social workers, healthcare workers, yeah, and anyone linked to Coventry Council Public Health. Never trust the private detective agency, yeah, who's giving access to these websites, who's emailing you, who's phoning you, who's texting you, yeah, and never trust the Coventry CID, the private detectives, the Coventry Police, ever again until their rogue police officers, private detectives, are arrested, struck off and imprisoned, till they are rooted out of the police force and out of the Coventry Firemen, out of the NHS and the Coventry Council. Yeah, you've got loads of rogue, abusing authority, yeah, workers working in Coventry Council, and they have to be rooted out and kicked out, yeah, and booted out forever and imprisoned is what they are doing, yeah, on major crimes, yeah, under national security, under local security, yeah, and they're abusing people via overt and covert surveillance, monitoring, espionage, and that's not on. So everybody, have enjoyed the rest of the Sunday, and Stalking continues.